10.
Down. Panther 60. Panther 60.
The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Let's go.
Looking now from the gun. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. The Browns are lined up to punt. Return for him. Up past their own 40. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Pass caught by Tate Dell. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here's a design run. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Well, that's a case where defensively you've got to keep your eyes in the backfield and be ready if they go with that drop play. Even an extra second to react, well, it gives them room for a gain just like that.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the 1st down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
1st and 10 from the 32. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Throwing the out route complete. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready! Ready!
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. Great decision to bounce this outside. Brock gets him about 8 yards on the run. It's 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
On the option, here's Mixon. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Let's go. 18, 5 in. Cougar 19. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler. Go.
Throwing from the gun here. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Revis able to knock it through. And they are able to get their first 3 points of this game.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. momentum with that field goal.
Starting from the 5. Oh, he gets popped at the end of that one. What a painful end to what was a really solid run back. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready. 60 back.
Now the first carry for Quinshon Judkins. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Get it. Ready.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Sampson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Go. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Takes it in at the 21. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 29-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Big Mason Graham engulfing that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now here's Hooker. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here. 3rd and long for him here. Into trouble now, and the ball is out. And the Browns pick it up. And they will take this down inside the 10. Got the recovery, and now they're going to start with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, defenders today are taught, don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form. Making that strip sack, and that play was a masterpiece.
A chance to pay off their defense's effort as they start out 1st and goal. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. He's got it. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns parlay the turnover into a lead. Matt Gay on for the extra point. Coming in from the right, and they blocked it. They're free up the middle. It's a breakaway. The 40. At the 20. And they return it all the way back for 2 to minimize the sting of that opposing touchdown.
It's far from this kicker's first NFL campaign, but I bet you it's one of the first kicks he's seen turn into points on the other side. Hey, listen, fault is shared by everybody, but I'm sure he'd prefer this to be the last time it happens in his lengthy career.
So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. Well, this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
This time he's looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Now, I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Go. Cowboy 80. Go.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Five men in the secondary for the Browns. 3rd down.
Ready.
Man in motion here. They'll throw. 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
The Texans set to punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. That's taken on the 7. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Rig alert, rig alert. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Sampson from the pistol. Finds room to the 30. Through midfield. Dylan Sampson. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 7-point lead in the first. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Here's a return from the 7. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, here we go.
Hooker will look to throw. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long. It only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Pass the 60, pass the 60.
to the air on 3rd and long. Into the hands of Dell. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
First and 10.
19 Tigers, 19 Tigers.
They are throwing it again. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. The line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. Get some space around midfield. Free inside the 30. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Ready, ready.
From the red zone now. Dumped off to his running back. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Offense to the line. 2nd down.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Mixon's going to get this off his own read. And they're turned away again. 2 great defensive stands. We've arrived at 3rd and goal. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The Browns on top early. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Welcome back. Time for our 2nd quarter. The Texans with a chance to score.
Ready, ready.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Picked off by Carson Swessinger. That penalty's on the offense, Brock, so that play is going to go down as a pick.
You see a flag as a defender, and I guarantee you your first thought is, oh, man, this is going to come back, right? Well, not this time. He gets to hang on to that interception.
Mustang 19. Viking 18.
Throwing from his own end zone. Hits him on the out route. Racing up the left sideline. Jerry Jeudy. He's to the 20. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns parlay the interception into points. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown.
I've seen a lot of plays in the playbook. I don't think I've seen a play designated for a 98, 99-yard touchdown, but you will take it. That defense, they're over-aggressive, and the offense made a pay in a big-time way.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns lead by 15 now. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. This makes it up to the 25.
Ready, set.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Starting this drive with a design run. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, QB keeper, it gets 0.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. To throw, Hooker. Fits it through the middle. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is, because that QB and tight end, they got that ball out in a hurry.
see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Cougar 19. Cowboys.
Throwing now off the play action. Headed out right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. Second down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. He completes it in traffic. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
Ready.
14. First down, Houston.
70 Timberwolves.
Trying to throw this from the gun. That's back-to-back for Dell. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route for man coverage.
Throw right side. Dell has it. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
This one misses the tight end. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
So here's Harrison Mevis, ready for the field goal try. From the same spot as an extra point here, 32 yards.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Mevis ready to send this one away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Airing it out to start this drive. That's complete. David Njoku. And he will get this inside the 30.
You know, Kit, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Things looking totally different after that last play. It's 1st and 10 inside the opposing 30. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Deputy line.
Back to the air they go on 2nd down. Throwing the out route complete. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
That's good. 4 up Browns. First down. First down and goal to go.
Ready. Rig alert. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
From the red zone on 1st. And he will have them a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Extra point converted by Gay. And the Browns go up by 19.
27, Texans 8.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. On the return, it's Jalen Noel. And he gets crunched by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Now Hooker. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but, man, the defense took that away, too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. And they just did.
Throwing off the play fake. Taking a chance to the end zone. And the coverage holds up. Nicely done. They were tested. They knocked it away in the end zone. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Throw here, 3rd down. He's loaded another one up. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Nico Collins with a touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that was scary, and he just made him pay.
Nevis ready to send this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go, start. Go.
Starting on the ground here with Simpson. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Chat, Panther 60, Panther 60.
2nd down carry for Sampson. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. Bronco 80. Warriors 70. Mustang 19.
Throwing now on 1st down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Ready?
Here we go, third and less than a yard.
Tag. Cougar 19.
Now looking to throw. He finds Njoku, complete. Manages a gain of 3 there. And that's a Browns first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
We've set it downs from 37.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready?
First down, play action. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It's a pickup of 26. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Viking 18. Ready?
Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up.
Got it. Ready?
Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now first and 20. Throwing from the gun. Chased out to his right. Has it at the 7. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Romeo Dobbs touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. No to return this. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Come on. Come on. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. A lot of space ahead. Has room down the left sideline. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans chop some of the lead off before the half.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
This one is up and good. And the Texans shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12. Mevis ready to send this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Things going well so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out first and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll throw to start the drive. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. So it'll be second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Let's go now.
Throwing again on second. That's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Browns first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Working on first down. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Forced out to his right. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll come up on 1st and 10. They're throwing it. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! But the Browns got this one back, so they will luckily hang on to possession. Throwing on seconds. And he's going to score a touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns get more points to end a lopsided first half. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown, his 2nd scoring catch of the game. Gay with the point after. And the Browns go up by 19. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. No to return this. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. They get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw it. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Running back motions right. Looking to throw. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Marcus Williams has it. And the Browns are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. This is complete to Schultz. And he's tackled for a short gain.
There's no question, Kate, the big play is down. The seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down.
Let's go now.
Hooker to throw. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. What a dive! I think he caught it! They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
From the red zone now. Finds a man right side. And he's brought down after a short gain. Their rookie out of Oklahoma there to make that play.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. Right? Look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
He brings it in. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Still sticking with the passing game. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Tank Dell the touchdown. Point after by Mevis is good. And the Texans shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12. Mevis ready to send this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Showing a little burst so far. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. It's Sampson running out of the gun. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
He fields this at the 18. And he's going to get him further up their side of the field with a nice return there, partner, up past the 35.
At their own 39-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. To throw, Hooker. He's going to loft one deep to the left. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Houston. Texans shrinking the lead some in the third. Tank Dell the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Nevis now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans trim the deficit down to 5.
Texans 36. Harrison Nevis.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Return starts at the 3. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready, ready, let's go.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Catch made left side by Judy. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Ready.
Working now from the gun. Ronnie Judkins on the drop down. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's a Browns first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Come on, set.
First and 10
Warriors,
at the
70, Mustang 19.
First and 10, looking to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
We're working a couple yards past the line. The tackle there by Danielle Hunter.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Throw here, 3rd down. Has his man, it stops. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
70 Timberwolves.
Working inside the red zone. Completed over the middle. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns hold an 11-point advantage. David Njoku, the touchdown. Gay to add the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Browns push the lead up to 12.
Texans 36.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
A give to Mixon up the middle. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set. Hook 79 Broncos. Go.
Here's Hooker. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And a little bit of big completion, Brock. If not for that meddling defender, he knocked it away. That sets up 3rd down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Flag. Panther 11. 19, 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Dragon 60.
To the air on third and long. Connects downfield. On target to Dell. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans shrinking the lead some in the third. Tank Dell the touchdown. His third through the air this game. Revis now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Texans trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Has this at the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. Reaches the 30. And he is gone. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Extra point converted by Gay. And the Browns push the lead up to 12. What do you think, Brock? Did we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Fields this one at the 3. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10.
Ready.
Hooker set to pass. Collins got it left side. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Get it. Ready.
First and 10, around the mix it. That played good for, looks like about 6. Second down upcoming.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4.
Ready.
To throw is Hooker. That one's cut along the left sideline. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They get 27 on the play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
Come on. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Collins there to grab it. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. From the red zone on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. Chop alert.
Running from the pistol, it's Mixon. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a third and 10.
Go.
Third and long for him here. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's the Texans who have it to start here, and they come in trailing on the scoreboard. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Ready? 10 to 60, 10 to 60. 18, 5 in.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. And the Browns come up with a turnover and hold strong on 4th down.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
First down, here's Simpson. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. A handoff here to Simpson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Warriors 70. Let go.
I'll throw it. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. 6-yard gain on the play. And that's a Browns first down.
First down.
Reload, reload.
1st and 10
Here
at
we
the
go, here we
20-yard
go.
line.
Ready,
From the pistol, here's Jenkins. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Back to throw now. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Shotgun handoff here for Jenkins. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Get it. Ready.
Looking in the air here. Escapes out to the left. He's going to keep it this time. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
Buffalo 18. Cowboy 80. Go.
Throwing from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
60 Eagles, 60. Go.
Back to the air they go on 2nd down. A little screen pass for Judkins. And he gets this very close to that first. It's going to be 3rd and short at the 35.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Let's go. 70 Rangers, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. To the sideline, complete, and he's got the first down as he stays in bounds.
Well, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
He's going to throw it again. Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Here we go, shot. Bronco 80.
He'll air it out on 3rd. Buys time, rolling right. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away. Well, those 3 points make a comeback that much more difficult now. 2 touchdowns got to be scored, and that 2-point conversion, that's a job really well done.
Matt Gay set the kickoff.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. No to return this. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
Back to work after throwing the pick. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Browns take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and recover. You can put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet. While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
From the gun, Judkins. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Dragon, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, go!
Here he is on 3rd and short. He rolls to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Matt Gay on to line up this field goal. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. Gay's kick is good. And it's a 3-score game now, an 18-point lead.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
No to return this. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Texans trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. You've set it downs for him from the 31.
Ready? Hot 70, hot 70, 70, Kemba Wolf. Top row 18. Ready?
Shaking off the pitch quickly. He's going to throw. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. He was hoping to get it to Tank Dell there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Come on. Ready?
It's mixed in on second down. And 2 yards all he can get. It's third down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 2-yard pickup takes it third and 8.
Seven Pirates. Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 19. 19 tight.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Throw caught by his running back. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
And the Texans, first down.
Hooker to throw. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete
Let's
pass.
go now.
Still sticking with the passing game. Trying to push deep downfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Try getting it to Nico Collins. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Ready? Cougar 19. 18.
Throw here, third down. Will find in his back. Mixon. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And the Texans, first down.
Here's Hooker. This one's to Kirk out left side. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Throwing from the gun here. It's caught left side by Mitchell. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Looking quickly here. From the gun on third down. And they pick him off again. Grant Delpit in to pick it off. And the Browns will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
And the Browns, first down.
So the Browns come away with the win. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Browns. As with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.